What is your NSFW secret that you are proud of?
One time years ago I was in bed with my girlfriend watching a movie and she made a move, but I wanted to use the bathroom before getting into it. I excused myself, used the bathroom and come back into my room to see she's already naked waiting on me, so I'm like, oh damn, it's about to go down, I can't just jump out of my clothes. Gotta amp this up on my end to build some anticipation. I start to undress slowly, get out of my pants and start rolling up my belt like she's seen me do 100 times before I set it down. Except this time I unraveled it like a whip to hit the light switch and her jaw hit the floor. I proceeded to lay down a solid 45 to 55 seconds of acceptable whinering. What I did not tell her was the day before my roommate and I were bored and we spent like 2 hours in the basement just seeing if we could hit the light switch with our belts because we're simple.
I was the president of the student government in college. I had an office that was just a desk behind a cubicle. My girlfriend, the secretary of the student government, liked to give me the Clinton, while people were right on the other side of that not wall. On the one hand, frequent blow jobs was really cool. On the other hand, the thrill of potentially getting caught isn't for me.
Tens of thousands of young people have seen my penis. Post-college I worked at another university where they provided my medical care out of their own facilities. My primary care physician was the one who would give the safe sex and other adult lectures to incoming freshmen. Part of his lecture was about body piercing, the dangers of not doing it safely, etc. As this was early internet days, there weren't a lot of pictures he could reference during the lecture. When I had my first annual exam and he saw my Prince Albert piercing, he asked if he could photograph it and use it in his lecture. It was an odd request, but I agreed. A few months later, he emailed me with the PowerPoint presentation he used, and sure enough, my dick was in it. He did this lecture for over 20 years, twice a year for all incoming students. I like to think I might have helped someone get into piercing safely, or even sparked a conversation that went to a place that some young person never expected it to go.
My dick is fantastically average, but looks huge on my 5'12" frame.
I had sex with my ex and she wanted to change positions and I bumped my toe on the side of the bed. And I broke it. I finished having sex and then she drove me to there.
Alright, different kind of NSFW. I escaped an attacker by stabbing him in the face. Using a broken bottle I managed to grab a hold of, real classy stuff. But what with him being a pretty big guy, and my being a sample-sized lady, I was quite pleased with myself.
Had sex in an outdoor hot tub surrounded by snow, under the northern lights. We were out on a 5-day trip with the in-laws.
Getting a blowy from the HR manager in her office.
I have been the test dick for a surprising number of gay women.